This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sean Preston.
Welcome, everybody, to today's episode of the Good Neighbor Podcast. Today, we have a lovely neighbor with us. It is Judit from Stronger Together Studios. How are you, my dear?
Hi, thank you for the welcome. I'm really great. Thank you for having me.
So I've mentioned it a few times on the show. There are a lot of people since we started doing this that have signed up to come up on the show. And it's always nice to know them firsthand because we've been working together now for a little bit. We see you out there at the networking events and so on and so forth. So it makes it for a lot more of, I would say, not necessarily smoother, but maybe a little bit easier for me to do my job because I do know you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, okay, why don't we dive into it? Because I know people are chomping at the bit. What is your business? Tell us a little bit about it.
Thanks again for having me. I'm so thrilled to be here and tell you a little bit more about Stronger Together Studio, which was a shared vision with my silent partner, Kelly, and myself, to bring to life a place where families can come together and participate in fitness classes without having to figure out childcare or feel guilty about leaving their kids behind, and just create this beautiful space where they can come together and work out. So that's my business in a nutshell.
Very cool. And so if I had a newborn baby, I'm a busy mom. You get dads that come in there as well too?
Yes, we do get dads. We actually had a couple of families all coming together, moms, dads, kids too. They love our Zumba classes in the evening. That was very popular. Okay,
what is Zumba? Let us know. Bring us in on this. What is Zumba?
So Zumba is an amazing dance fitness class. So it's not about learning a choreography or being amazing in dance. It's about moving your body and sweating it out for 45 minutes to mostly Latin beats. But there are some more modern pop rock songs as well and hip hop. And it is very popular all over the world. But we here love family Zumba, bringing in kids with the families. And we also have a babies for Zumba class on Thursdays where moms come in baby wearing and they rock it out like that.
Nice.
One of our most popular classes, Zumba and cardio dance, which is very, very similar, just doesn't necessarily go with the rules of Zumba. That's all.
Definitely see a need for that. I mean, you're breaking down the barrier to entry for somebody who's just had a baby, whether it's moms and dads that get together with their kids. It's a family activity, which is cool. And it's healthy because you're working out.
Yes, absolutely. What we really understand that traditional fitness models, they don't really include family and they don't think about those genuine connections that people have. And what comes with, let's say, leaving your child and going to an external place just by yourself and work out. So we eliminated that boundary for them. We have the space and we also have the possibility to come and start them at a young age. And even if they don't work out with you, that's okay. They are here with you and they are watching. So you're an awesome role model from the get-go.
Phenomenal. And so it's not just fitness classes that you guys offer some other things as well.
That's correct. So our mainstream is definitely parent and child or family-friendly fitness, but we do offer special programs, mostly in the evenings, such as sound bath, where you can come and just lay down and listen to energy balancing sound bath. Those crystal bowls, yeah, those. Or we had a family day mini makers fair where young artisans could come and showcase their products. We had a magician here and an author. So we're trying to bring the community together by offering these special programs, sometimes just ourselves, but sometimes collaborating with other businesses in the community. So it's amazing to see everybody come together. Oh, what else do we have? We offer PA day camps, which are very popular, especially like sometimes on a Thursday evening when people realize that next day there's no school, and summer camps. These are day camps, so not a full day. So if your child's at home and bored, send them our way. We always have some fun programs. So yeah. And yeah, what else? We have birthday parties on the weekend, but definitely fitness is a number one.
Fitness is the number one. That's just good information to know, especially sometimes you might have forgot on the calendar, and then organizing, work, because moms and dads are busy doing that. A nice spot where you'd be able to bring your child for the day, and a fun environment where they can learn and play and have fun, and then come pick them up after.
Yeah, you have no idea how many times we have a Thursday night like text or message or phone call like, oh my goodness, do you still have space? Because sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, it's payday tomorrow. It's just sometimes you forget that.
Yeah. And so now you've had a pretty interesting and fun journey, and how you got into this and why you got into this. Why don't we share that with our listeners?
Yes. So, I mean, interesting. Yes. Fun. Not that fun, but it is important. I did grow up in diet culture. I am a 1980s baby, full on diet culture. My parents were in the music business. Looks were very important. I was dieting when I was 12. It was a very interesting journey to grow up with, like this, the dieting basically, and not health focused, but diet and look focused community, right? And that's something that I brought with me to my adult life. I have 2 daughters now, and I'm really careful of how I'm approaching health and wellness and fitness. And we don't diet, we don't say we lose weight or anything like that. We always just say we are getting healthy, or we are eating our healthy foods first, or stuff like that. And this was very important to me, and a long time coming, to create something where I can advocate for that from an early age, and having our future generation not grow up in this kind of mindset, especially now. Definitely the pandemic was not a good thing for health and wellness. And if you see now, we are going into the other end of the mountain, where now it's the undieting culture and the fad diets and all these things coming, and all these messages that the kids hear nowadays. I want them to not grow up with that, and want to give them a place where they can come with their family and know what is actually important and what's real. Everything in moderation, move your body, be proud of who you are. So that is what I want to give people. But that's kind of my journey. But my big motivation to open this was losing my mom. So that's why I say sometimes there are good things, sometimes bad things, but I kind of turn that into positive and giving back to the community, knowing that life is really short and we just got to go for big things. So
I didn't know that about you. So her passing was a motivation for you to start doing this?
It definitely is. Like, her spirit is in here. I'm 100% sure of that. So yeah.
I agree. What would be a myth or like a misconception that exists in your line of work?
Well, there are lots, and I don't want to talk about technical things. To me, the biggest one is your workout has to be perfect, or it doesn't work. Or you have to, be like doing HIIT workouts, or like sweat like crazy, or lift heavy. No, you don't. Especially when you're a mom, who, let's face it, 99% of our clientele are moms. Your workout will not be perfect, especially when they're running around you, especially when you have to change a diaper, or they cry, or something happens and you have to stop and go, pick up your child. But done is better than perfect. That is my motto here. And the other motto is that your best effort on any given day is perfectly good enough. So these are my biggest takeaways of what we do here. No sorry needed. It's not going to be perfect, but you're coming and you are moving your body, and you're showing your child as well what's right.
What would you say to somebody like a mom listening to the show right now? Maybe she knows about you, maybe she doesn't. If she does, she's on the fence, or maybe she has another different workout, but she's got young kids. What would you say to those moms out there about your business and what you can bring to the table for them to maybe ease some of their transition, or give them something that they've been kind of looking for, maybe they didn't know about it?
Well, I think mainly is that our studio is not just a gym. It's not just another place you can go to. I really feel we created something that offers genuine connections and growth. And throughout our programs, you can you can find what's really truly important to you. And if you're on the fence, we offer a trial class, which you can go online and purchase a gift class, and you can come and try and see what we're all about. And we're not making you purchase big memberships, which I'm really proud of too, because we're not making you commit to months and months or a year or something like that, because we understand that things do happen, and we are very flexible in that aspect. So come and try and see what we're all about. Pick a class or pick two, and then you can make up your mind what's best for you.
That's that heartfelt shit I was trying to get out of you. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so when you're not working, when you're not with families and doing Zumba classes and PA day camps, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, it is a very tough question to ask us, a new small business owner. I find that I'm like always working on the business, but I do have 3 children as well. Myself, 7, almost 13 and 15.
Okay.
So they definitely keep me busy. So for example, tomorrow I have a little bit lighter day, and I am kind of looking into what I can do with them. It's very important that we get out, especially if it's a nice day. I love going outside, love going to the lake. My favorite part of Barrie is the waterfront. So I love walking, listening to music, audiobooks. I don't know about you, but my attention span reading a book nowadays, I don't have any, but listening, I'm good. So it definitely family and sleep, because it's very important.
Sleep is definitely very important. And when people think about health and wellness, that isn't usually something that's brought up as much as it should be. And Jeff would echo this as well. He's really big into health and fitness. Sleep is the number one thing.
It's very, very like underrated, and people don't even realize really how much it affects your health if you don't sleep enough. So I'm a big advocate of sleep.
Yeah, it's the only time when your body actually recovers is when you're sleeping, and to get a good deep sleep is super important for your health. It's the only time your body ever recovers. So
yeah, 100%.
Why don't you describe to us and the listeners maybe a hardship that you had in your life? Maybe it was a life challenge, but you rose above that challenge, and maybe, it made you better, made you stronger for it.
Well, the last one obviously is my mom, but if I think about it, there are a couple of times when I was really, really down mentally. Motherhood is not easy. Life is not easy, and sometimes we just let go. And I'm not even sure I can say that I rose above myself. What I did was I found a community to stand behind me and support me. 2 different types of community, but without them, I don't know if I could have moved forward. That's when I realized how important it is to be a part of a community. Having someone to lean on, not just your family, your partner, your kids, because they are there, but sometimes you need that external help.
Yeah.
Last time actually was after my mom passed, and I stumbled upon, I used to work, I still work part-time for the city, and found the Zumba community there. And just seeing them every 2-3 days, and just being a part of something great and something bigger than myself really helped me kind of rise up and move a little forward from where I was. That's actually, I didn't mention that yet, but helping people get through with mental health challenges is also a huge part of what we do here. And this is why we recommend coming and being a part of our family. So basically that's it. I am stronger for having a community behind me, and I'll never look back.
Well, that certainly embodies what Jeff and I are looking to try to accomplish with the podcast. and having be a larger part within our community. And, you know, for those people who don't know, they don't know what they don't know, right? But we've seen through networking and being a part of the community, not only just the community in general, but our business community, lots of really nice people that just want to be there for each other, to help each other. And, you know, we've got a pretty sweet little spot where we live here in Barrie and Simcoe County.
I 100% agree. I'm so much richer now because of you and other people that I met through the business, through networking. I developed genuine friendships. And also just what you said before is not just, okay, great that you're here and introducing us, but there are really a lot of people who don't know about these businesses that you are covering. And one of the moms today too said, if it hadn't been for XY, I would never have known about you. So it's nice that you have this extra to, you know, for people. And maybe somebody was interested in Stronger Together or another business, and now they're listening to all this and they're like, okay, maybe I'll try. So it's a great thing that you do.
Thank you very much. That's always nice to hear. And we're definitely out there trying to find those good businesses like yours. I'll be able to allow you to tell your story and then try to connect them with our neighbors here in Barrie, Midhurst, and in Simcoe County. So tell us, what's one thing that you wish listeners knew about your business?
One thing that honestly, that we just try to revolutionize the fitness industry. We want to be the one who promotes health and wellness from an early age, where boundaries are taken away for you, so you can come and focus on being healthy in any way that you need. Your mental health, your physical well-being. You can come meet new friends as a family and as a part of a community.
Yeah, I mean, what a great way to meet other like-minded people. Everyone's got kids that they're coming in with, moms and dads. Nice way to maybe meet a new girlfriend, maybe meet, or your kids get an opportunity to meet other children as well. And you're all doing it for yourselves, being healthy, and a good spot too to get you out of a pinch in case there's a PA day. Nonetheless.
Exactly. And just to go with our, we kind of have 3 pillars, 3 words that we use. Is we want you to come here and bond with your family, your child, and other people. Thrive, be healthy, and feel alive. Just feel a part of the community and be the person you never thought you could be. So.
Awesome stuff. And if people were interested, maybe they're seeing you for the first time, what's the best way that they can reach you?
Well, we do have our website, strongertogetherstudio.com, which we try to keep updated. And our social is always updated. So at Stronger Together Studio on Instagram, and we are on Facebook as well. So, or through the Good Neighbor podcast. Feel free to email us or call us, and we'll get back to you with any questions.
Phenomenal. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's a delight to have you. Great person, great business, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Sean, for having me, and thank you everybody for listening.
No worries. Chat soon.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast Midhurst. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpmidhurst.com. That's gnpmidhurst.com, or call 705-413-3775.